and welcome back to Outro Rito. It is hot as balls today, so if I am sweating, that's why. Yeah, so the Wuthering Heights 2011 video is out. I was able to cut it up appropriately to manage the copyright claims, so very, very happy about that. So that's out, and you can go and watch that wherever that is. Today, we are going to be watching a movie called Reign of Fire. This fell into my lap. This is a 2002 release. I haven't watched any fantasy movies on this channel yet, so let's give it a shot. So the description reads, a brood of fire-breathing dragons emerges from the earth and begins setting everything ablaze, establishing dominance over the planet. Okay, so this, the description is kind of giving Jurassic Park, you know, like where, you know, life finds a way sort of thing. So it's a post-apocalyptic science fantasy monster action film. I love monster movies, so this should be really, really fun. I'm really looking forward to this. Oh my god, this film is set in England in the year 2020. Do you think they predicted COVID as well? This is Reign of Fire 2002. Enjoy. Reign of Fire. The title card's kind of boring, not gonna lie, sorry. Okay, so it takes place in England. Oh yeah, we read that from the description. Okay, some kind of construction is ongoing. Oh, so his parent probably works here.
You heard from the school then, didn't you?
Okay, maybe they're building like subway tunnels or something.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Quinn?
Something happened at school. That's what the construction guy on top was talking about. His report card.
You know what it says.
Well, presumably he knows how to read.
Scholarship was worth.
Scholarship was worth $3,000 a year. Okay, so something at school happened that caused him to lose his scholarship, and his parents aren't together.
Yeah. Why don't you go inside and have a wee look?
I guess child labor and safety laws weren't really a thing in 2002. There were some claws up front in the corner.
Here, let's look at this void.
It's unsafe to go on the void, guys. Oh. Are those not claws? I thought those were claws. Oh, no smoking in the tunnels. If the mom dies here, this is almost exactly what happened in the Godzilla movie. Oh, she's gonna jam it. Oh yeah, she looks dead.
Too late, our scientists discovered their true identity. A species which had burned the dinosaurs to dust, whose ash had brought on ice ages.
Hold on, wait, so the dragons can both cause, okay, hold on, so, I don't know much about dragon lore, so here we see that dragons, or from the voiceover we can hear that, or from the narration rather, we know that dragons can cause, like, blazing inferno and also ice ages, like, it's that catastrophic, and every time they do that, they just go underground to sleep until it's time. Until the earth, like, replenishes itself for them to eat from.
Only one species is getting out of this alive.
Nice. That intro was really good. Does Quinn grow up to be Matthew McConaughey? Oh no, Christian Bale! Okay. Not a single layer of PPE to be found. The children yearn for the mines. So he's still running some kind of task underground. 2020 AD. Okay, so has like all of civilization been relocated to underground? Yeah, I love the difference in color grading. Like above ground is very ashy and dusty versus the below ground is very warm and hot.
We're going harvesting.
Half the stuff's not right. You pick it now, it won't germinate. That means no seeds. That means nothing to plant next season.
There won't be a next season. We'll be starved to death.
What is this?
We can do it, Eddie. We decided, all of us, you as well.
Christian Bale is the one with hopium. Because his mother got taken by the Inferno and he was a survivor. And basically what's going on is that there's obviously like a food shortage going on and they can't yet go to harvest. Or Christian Bale doesn't want them to, Quinn doesn't want them to go to harvest yet because the seeds aren't quite ready. Like there's food available but the food doesn't have seeds yet, which means they won't be able to grow for the following season. But this guy here on screen, he needs food now because he has that, presumably those are his kids behind him, and they are all starving. And Christian Bale wants them to wait a little bit longer. And yeah, what do you do? What do you do? Short-term comfort or long-term survival? I don't know. He's already lost 2 kids and a wife. Oh, Gerard Butler.
The point is, if you go out those gates, then you jeopardise this community. You can stay out there. because you're not coming back.
Yeah, you gotta balance the needs of the many versus the needs of the few, right? I fully forgot that these actors are like not American.
I'm your best friend.
What the fuck? Hold on. Just fully written into the script, I'm your best friend. Thanks, Gerard. How nice to have a best friend even during the bleakest of times. This is so sweet. Like, even during post-apocalyptic times, arts and crafts and performance is still important to them.
What do we do when we wake? What do we do when we sleep?
What do we do when we see him? Think deep, run for shelter, and never look back.
You know what? I like that they have sort of a strategy to manage the kids, because I feel like kids often they kind of fall under the radar, especially with post-apocalyptic planning, right? What often happens is that you leave the tasks up to the able-bodied people, and then the elderly and kids kind of get left behind, right? Like, since COVID, there's been a huge reliance on using cell phones, for example, right? Like, every menu is a QR code. You need to have an app to log into everything. You need to, sign in online to get, discounts and shit like that. Like, it's a lot of cell phone reliance, which, I mean, younger kids may not quite grasp quite yet, and then older people may not have been able to adapt just yet. So it's like things that appear to be accessible kind of aren't sometimes. They're considering the kids in this environment when they are, scheduling their days and stuff, and I think that's kind of sweet. So during this time, is it that the dragons are above ground and the underground is safe for people? Is that Jennifer Love? No, never mind. They're really leaving to go harvest before they're ready. Oh, there was a watchman on the tower. A watch person on the tower. You know what? Like, I get it. Like, it's morally wrong. As a species, you're just not, and like a society, you're just not gonna survive if you are constantly thinking of me, right? That's how low trust societies continue to deteriorate. And I would say, like, in real life, we currently live in a low trust society. Do these kids not have parents? And why does Quinn get a room all to himself? Is Matthew McConaughey's character part of a different group? I wonder how they meet up, because it seems like obviously everybody knows everybody in this little congregation, just chowing down on tomatoes like they're apples. Oh, he spots one. A dragon has been spotted. So Christian Bale seems to be in charge of everything and the kids. Those seem like two different jobs. So are dragons kind of like polar bears, where like if you see one, you're absolutely fucked because by the time you see them, they've already been tracking you? No, not their harvest. So they're going to need to like join forces with another group of survivors, right? To survive, presumably. What is foliage if not kindling for fires? Wow, I was not expecting that. I really thought that they would be suffering consequences for this, but no, they have a rescue crew for this exact reason. Wow, these guys are so prepared. I gotta know how many chemical and structural engineers have even survived and are part of this community, because yeah, flame retardant is not easy to achieve, I imagine. That was a good sequence. That was really, really good. Is it safe to light this many candles underground? Because isn't your oxygen limited?
Fathers, no matter bury his kids, it's supposed to be the other way around. It's easier to square your shoulders and bury when you don't have kids.
Yeah, I agree with what he was saying. It is much easier to suffer if you don't have like little ones to worry about, but that's not the case for Eddie, right? He's buried many of his kids. Who the fuck is still publishing who the fuck is still publishing Time magazine? So none of these are like new magazines. These would have been during normal times. These are like not even archives, but they would have been contemporary to him. But yeah, just his collection from the before times.
She's not moving.
Forget the bird and use the scope, you wanker!
Yeah, I mean, why have a lookout bird if she's not useful? Okay, men's and tanks are coming. Okay, so there's different alarms for different purposes. And I guess for Christian Bale, it's like in a different location in his room. It's kind of hard to tell the architecture or like the layout of his room, but presumably the different alarms in different locations mean different things, and that's how they differentiate. But it seems like the general alarm is kind of all the same. How do you know if it's like you need to suit up and go be a firefighter versus you need to be like a a frontline defense. Okay, this must be McConaughey and crew.
Marauders. Years since we've seen them.
Years since we've seen them. Okay, so they're recounting these people. Excuse me, they're re-encountering these people. But more people means more mouths to feed, means more strain on your existing resources, right? They better have brought their own rations. Is this McConaughey? I've never seen his head before. Why is he so buff?
Only one thing worse than a dragon. Americans.
Oh my god. Okay, these are American survivors.
Who's in charge?
Why is Christian Bale in charge of everything? I guess there's not enough adults to delegate to, but yeah, nobody's prepared for Americans on their soil.
Who are you?
It's Van Zandt.
Van Zandt? Like Liberty Van Zandt from Degrassi?
You ever seen one of these? Got out the first one I killed. It's late November. It's a month of mist. The sun was setting behind us. You see, they have great vision in the day. They have even better vision at night. But in the failing light, they can't focus.
So it was like a foggy day and also around the time the sun changes. Am I a dragon? Because I hate driving during like sunset and sunrise because it's so hard for me to see because of the changing light. But during daytime and during nighttime, it's like, it's perfect. Are they gonna kiss? This is a very intense conversation. Okay, so we're entering the second act of this movie where Quinn's guard is now accepting these Americans because they need to rest up and refuel and remake their artillery.
Dragon Slayer. A what?
Dragon Slayer!
Oh, he's a dragon slayer. Oh, good.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer sounds so goofy. They literally do have a helicopter with like, without a care in the world. It obviously draws way too much attention, right? Yeah, the color grading looks awesome.
You guys jump out the chopper and use a net to snare dragons.
Even in post-apocalyptic times, there's still like tension between oceans, across oceans rather.
Aren't you forgetting who let them in?
I may not trust them.
True. You can't just let people into your house and let them be unsupervised.
You want to know anything, ask Vincent.
She's subordinate. Oh no! So they're gonna have conflicting views on how to manage this, or how to handle this dragon threat. Oh, they have motorbikes too? Oh my god, this maneuver is so interesting. I don't know what these are. That's not stable enough. So the Americans have this plan to trap the dragon by using one of their people as bait and then like casting a net over it.
I'm almost there! I'm almost at the top!
Oh, that was so brutal. They have horses? Holy shit, do you know how much horses eat? Okay, they're getting ready to buggy. I don't know why I just said that. Okay, so the verticals were for some 3D mapping. I know Van Zandt said that earlier, but it wasn't registering in my brain. Okay, I fully missed that. I don't understand why both of them jumped. Hold on. Okay, so they have vision. Oh, he fell out! And they both jumped out to help him? I don't really know anything about helicopter operations. Wow, this fucking technique is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so that first guy, Alvarez, is toast. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I need to, like, break this down because I'm so impressed. I don't know anything about, you know, deployment of, you know, aerial techniques. Basically, one person needs to bait the dragon and then somebody else has to shoot towards it using that person who's baiting as like a guide to like cast a net over the dragon to capture it and then take it down. 2 people part of this mission already just died. One person on the ground, one person in the air, and a third person had their parachute deployed, so they're no longer of use. There's one more person in the air who's like free falling. There's the dragon, and there's Alexander who's flying the helicopter, and now Quinn needs to bring it all together. He needs to bring it home, basically. Yeah, this technical stuff is flying way over my head, but it looks really, really good. I mean, the stuff in the air was kind of messy, but I'm convinced. Oh, babe, it is way too close. Okay, that shot of Van Zandt on fire. He looked fucking sick. Can they eat dragon meat? Is that possible? Cause yeah, their crops are fucked, but maybe this can be a source of meat for them. That was a good cut. They're celebrating. Wow, spirits are fucking high. That's amazing. Okay, there are a lot more adults here than I thought. Well, I guess this is a mix of Quinn's crew and Van Zandt's crew. How are they feeling up? Oh, sorry, this is the next night, so they should be leaving, but they're staying to celebrate in the festivities, presumably? If I ever start cheering when an American walks into the room, this framing is so weird. I don't like that his head is like cut off.
One dragon down, 3 men dead. Oh yeah. At that rate, we might just be getting somewhere in about 320 years.
Oh yeah, 3 people died. That first guy got knocked out of the helicopter. Okay, so McConaughey just scolded them for celebrating because this is not something to celebrate. We gotta pity the country that needs heroes. Well, that's nice. Quinn came to pay his respects to the Americans that got fucked up by the dragon. I kind of like the idea of burning instead of burying here. It's a little bit more symbolic.
You're standing on ground where I've buried hundreds. This is my home. What are you doing here?
I lead you. You follow.
Oh my god. Okay, these two have way more chemistry than Quinn and Alexandra had earlier when they were having coffee together. It's like 2 leaders batting heads against each other against the best way to rule forward.
I bet you, Quinn. You ever seen a male?
Okay, so all the dragons are females.
I bet a chemical engineer is dead now. That was his theory.
So they did have chemical engineers and one of them had died.
So we walk over dead men.
Not with my people, you won't. I've got a castle full of them.
I've got a castle full of people. It's kind of cute that his humble abode where he's like housing all these people is a castle. It's like symbolic as like a these people are like protecting it like a fortress for the castle, so I think that's kind of cute and symbolic. But basically, lots of key information here. So the Americans are much more well versed in dragon anatomy. They were able to determine that there's only females flying around, which means that there's only one. I don't know how they determined that there's only one male, but all the dragons flying around and all their eggs, they're all female. So they've deduced that there's only one male, and if they get rid of him, then they get rid of the species of dinosaurs. They'll die out eventually. And what's happening now is that Van Zandt, who is trying to go to London, because supposedly the male is there, I don't know how they tracked it, maybe it doesn't matter, but that's where the male dragon is located, and he doesn't have enough crew to facilitate this mission. So he's asking Quinn to sacrifice some people for this mission, whereas Quinn's mission is just to survive. So that's why he's like resistant.
I saw something in your eyes. I thought it was all. I was wrong.
Aura! They're trying to outmog each other right now.
Why don't you want to go?
My mother was working on a railway tunnel. Project engineer, she died there, okay?
You've seen it, haven't you?
Oh, hold on. So the one that he saw at the beginning of the movie when Quinn was a kid and his mom was killed, that one was the male that was underground? Wow.
The volunteer section of this campaign's now over. It's time for the draft. Tito, Meade.
So they've requested volunteers and now they're just drafting people to go on this mission. Oh my god, they're having a little homoerotic fist fight. Let me take off my shirt to power up. You know what? I'm starting to think that Christian Bale loves getting the shit kicked out of him. You know what? I will say that McConaughey has the perfect, like, crazy American eyes down. American eyes, not American eyes. Yeah, at the end of the day, Quinn can't stop people, right? If they want to go, they'll go. Yeah, these people have no chemistry. Get off my screen, babe. Oh my god. Body, yaddy, yaddy.
You're not my father.
You're not my dad. Yeah, I think Jared's being very brave, and Christian Bale is just upset that he can't protect him out there for Quinn. Like, as long as they're in the castle, he at least has some control over their protection, but once they're gone, they're gone. This is such a weird shot. It's like the helicopter said goodbye to him. Which I guess, yeah, because it was Alexandra flying it. Now, how does Quinn end up in London? Right? Surely he didn't just give these people up and that's just the end of the story. Oh no, he's looking for scraps in the harvest.
That dragon smells like shit.
They hate the smell of their dead. It's the only thing that scares them. Might buy us a couple of days.
I fully misunderstood. It's not that he's collecting anything left from the harvest because there couldn't have been anything left because it all went up in like a wildfire basically. But he's spreading around the ashes of the dragon that they killed, and that's what they were discussing, that the smell is disgusting to them, but dragons also hate it. Ew, hold on. Did he just reach inside the dragon vagina to pull out an egg? Okay, Quinn. Yeah, I'm just like really confused about the level of technology that they have. I guess like floodlights aren't that super complex, but yeah, just surprised with every piece of new technology that gets introduced to me.
You heard him!
Let's go, Edgar. Or what's his name, Edgar or Eddie? Sorry. But yeah, he's earned his comeuppance. He's trying to do some good after doing some really bad. This sound design is so good. I bet this would have been amazing to watch in the theaters. Oh, these guys are toast.
It was him.
How could they tell that it was the male? I guess because, I don't know, I guess like, it's like geolocked, like this is the only place that it could be. Oh my god. Oh, babe, they're toast. Hold on, I think I must have missed something. How did it track them here? Is it because Alex tried to fly back? Van Zandt, if you can hear me, I'm coming back. Okay, so my bad. I thought she was talking to Quinn and he was like receiving the message. That's not what happened. But I guess she was close enough to hear, and that must have led the dragon to the castle? I have no idea. I don't understand how it got here. I know this is really sad, but the shot with the castle in the background looked really, really cool. So I like that the kids are explained, that Quinn kept picking up orphans along the way. And that's why they don't have, it seems like they don't have parents. Okay, even those two have more chemistry than Quinn and Alexandra. Okay, now this is the scene from Godzilla. Jared's really been stepping up. What a kid. I know this doesn't matter, but where did all the water drain to? Are they just like knee deep in the sprinkler water? Just getting trench foot? Oh my god, the way they're looking at each other. The male was way too dangerous and Quinn warned him about it, and that was how his mother and everybody and all the construction people that were working on the railway tunnel had died. Yeah, it said that in one of like the montages where they were showing the news reports and the media surrounding the dragon attacks, the dragon takeover, it said that Quinn was the only survivor of that.
You're going home.
What a fateful homecoming. So now that the castle was destroyed, Quinn doesn't have anything stable to fall back on, and that's why now he feels comfortable with facing this thing head on, because it's going to be impossible to keep restarting, especially that their crops are gone, their castle's gone. It's like all of these things have accumulated into this being his only option to fight the male dragon head on. The absolute scale of this guy. Okay, it was not clear how much bigger this one was. I fully didn't get the, I didn't understand the threat until now, so I'm glad that they showed that because it wasn't clear to me before.
You lead. We follow.
Yeah, a lot could happen in 18 years, but I feel like if all of this has been abandoned, it wouldn't have changed much from Quinn's memory. So they're trying to aim for his chest, which he only exposes when he's about to exhale. No, not her still being in there. Okay, no, okay. Oh my god. I thought her body was still trapped in there after whatever, like 20 years, but no. He's just getting flashbacks of the moment.
Hey, you scared?
No.
It's your idea.
idea to come to London?
Yeah, I thought I'd be at 3,500 feet.
I thought I'd have over 200 men with me right now. Life's got a funny way of turning that different, though, don't it?
Okay, this is sweet. I believe in their friendship. Dude, this music is amazing. It's like building the perfect amount of intensity. I don't think that was a good strategy. Hold on. The way he was coming down on this incline, that doesn't look very safe. You're supposed to like lean back so that you don't gravity doesn't like make you fall forward. Not very tactical.
We've paid a terrible price, and now we got a chance to make a difference.
I am quaking in anticipation. Also, not a weapons expert, but I don't know if the crossbow will generate enough, will have enough projectile force, right? Well, I guess that's why he said he needs to get into like close quarters. He said like 50 feet. Oh no, this looks so CG. It just doesn't seem like something that would happen. Like, I don't believe that Quinn would have lost the explosives.
Quinn, by the truck. The arrow.
I don't know how she saw that. There's so much dust and fucking ash. I'm glad that I like that there was no angle at any point of like potentially domesticating them or like taming them or living in harmony. It was just not possible. It's not a fake out, right? I don't think I could handle it. It looks pretty convincing. They're not gonna kiss. They haven't earned it. I mean, both of their best friends just died, so maybe they could find comfort in that, but as of now, no thank you.
I got a signal. Well, what's the problem?
They're speaking French.
But don't come. It's been, what, 3 months since we saw the last one? If they come, they'll burn, we'll build.
That's a good lesson, I think, just like the cyclical nature of life. Yeah, this ending shot is beautiful. What a nice symbol of hope. I loved that. Oh my god, thank you for the recommendation. I'm so happy. Yeah, this was fantastic. I loved it. I loved it a lot. And yeah, I think that the major theme here, they literally said it at the end that, you know, they burn, we build. I think that's a really good message. I think that, you know, on like a very day-to-day level, it's like shit happens in life and what happens is what happens. You know, it's the cyclical nature of life, right? Like, you have good moments and you have bad moments, but you don't let either one of those stop you from progressing. I'm sad that Van Zandt isn't here to reap the rewards of this. You know what, this is what he would have wanted, and I feel pretty confident about saying that. I think my only complaint was the chemistry, or, you know, lack thereof, between Quinn and Alexandra, but that was such a minor part that it didn't really have an impact on the rest of the movie. We could all use some hopium these days. So thank you for watching. This is Rito in the outro, and I'll catch you next time.